The Union address has begun the discussion of the arrival of the British 100 soldiers who will be coming to Finland in the next 2 days after receiving their signing from the British Prime Minister over Simon Ekpa'S withdrawal from Finland. Union address. Once your case enter union address, rapo. We must stay connected in this final race to declare Biafra this year or nothing. Kanotena na yobikone asigene ansogua ozuane otene kuwele sinansogua ozuane. Because whether they like it or not, we are now at the gate of freedom. What they are doing now is demarcation order, if we must say. So, as we are riding for freedom and helping ourselves all out, let's reconsider one or two facts here. After the Union address and seeing the effectiveness of what is happening, I must say it with no other repercussion that Simon Ekpa'S has really caused serious problem in the eyes of the zoo, and the zoo are feeling it hot and hot. There's no two ways about it. So, the moment we are riding for freedom and extending ourselves to this one big order, people have now realized that there's no two ways about it. That the only way out of this is doing what? Restoring the state of Biafra. That's the only thing that can bring joy to the heart of many. I must say it and say it again. Whatever that lives on must live on. And whatever that produces light must be allowed to produce light. There's no two ways about it. This has become that one of the biggest incidents that has happened in the history of Biafra is what? Organizing the best cities of what we produce. So as long as they continue to rely on some motives and some stuffs that makes more sense, we must reconsider the biggest light and the biggest victory. That's where the game starts. We must throw ourselves, therefore, as the Union address makes this final statement. Let's be in the picture. The British government has deployed 100 powerful soldiers that will join the Nigerian Special Force to finally go to Finland for Prime Minister Simon Ekpa'S' arrest. Hear the news in detail. There's a big wave and there's a big procedures that we must consider here. One of the biggest procedures are that we have engaged ourselves for too long, and by so doing, everything will become more very impossible. this is the way to do it. As we reveal ourselves amongst the people and how we are going to achieve the nation called Biafra, and we equally want to encourage us that the time is drawing close, that they know that Simon Ekpa wants to announce Biafra. He wants to declare the Biafran state. And the moment he successfully declares the Biafran state, you will see that the zoo will no longer have power over Biafrans. You people don't know what we are saying. Their power will start reducing. There will be civil disobedience everywhere. And that's just it. So, as we are riding for freedom, expecting what should be expected, we must push through every corners and every areas of what we are ready to serve. So 100 have been deployed. Forces, powerful British forces that will help in the deployment of Simon Ekpa. We just hope that the Finnish government will not sell him out. That's what I will keep saying. Because Simon Ekpa is having a safe haven in Finland today is because Finland has agreed to follow their laws. You cannot come into their country and arrest somebody without telling them the person's offense. And Nigeria has not been able to pile up good reason why they want to take Simon Ekpa. They have not been able to give a good reason. So that is why it's still difficult for them. But if eventually, because Finland and the Europe, so but if Finland should hold their laws and hold their rules, then Simon Ekpa will not be deported, whether in the dream or not in the dream. Yes, so why do they not want the Igbos, and why do they want us to stay with them? Number one is this: they know that when the Igbos go, their economy will crash. All these boys that are coming out, their economies will crash. So they don't want us, but there is something in us that they cannot lose. So that is why they forcefully keep us. So maybe they are done milking us and know that, okay, this way we no longer need them. They will set us free. But we're not going to wait for that kind of freedom. God forbid. Should we wait for a freedom where we become useless to the society before they now say, oh yeah, Gabazienu? That's an abomination to our forefathers who fought for the Biafran restoration. Let me put it to your notice. When Ekpa'S onye ajụrụ ajụjụ wee sị gịnị na enwere ka ife si wee dị ife ọdịile ka ga-esi wee kọwa akụkọ a na-akọwa maka na onye jụrụ ajụjụ jụrụ gịnị wee sị na ife emezugo. Now we should be more concerned about where we are stopping our foot, because at this end everybody will see that this British government we have been accusing are the true enemies.